What I was saying, O2 is looking in there. Does it look like some of it's all kind of burnt up?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Okay. And Laura did suggest turning off the breaker, but Sean does it his way. Because he's Sean. Ooh. Does anything look like it's burnt up?
No, but there's a lot of fucking wires that are all like.
Yeah, you know, the house is really weird, like the wiring in it. It's all kind of like, you could tell they did it at different times and they just drew off of, like, so we lost power to that light and this and the computer. We lost power to all that one morning.
I kind of actually like the way that looks.
Oh,
like it looks like these are connected and everything, but
yeah. But what I was saying is, like, it's weird because we lost power to the back side of the room and we still had power to the front side by the sink in the bathroom. So it's like there's two circuits in this one room. Like, why did they do that?
I don't know. I'd almost say that this looks so healthy that it's like it can't be this.
Okay. Mike's opinion was it's probably
It
the
might just
fan.
be the connection up there.
Yeah. Or
like, because that it all died at one time. That's what makes me think that it's.
Mike thought that it was just that the motor burned out.
The what?
The motor in the fan
But then why
burned
would the
out.
lights die?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Mike. But he is kind of a, you know, like does that for a living. Not fans, but, you know, garage door openers.
Let me try to think of a joke here.
Okay. Oh, you could be like the comedian handyman.
Yeah, comedian handyman.
Or comedian contractor.
Yeah.
No extra charge for the jokes.
Yeah. So. Anyway.
I'd hate to know what
My
bugs
baby
are up
mama found out about my girlfriend. She went crazy about it. Broke up with me. And our relationship was going really good until she didn't pay me $1,000 for. She bet me that I couldn't lose 50 pounds in a year, and I did. It was like a lot of dieting and exercising, and then
Being starved in the
she
hospital.
didn't pay me my $1,000. So
I don't think that it should have counted either because you did lose 17 pounds of it.
what?
You lost 17 pounds of it in the hospital in 2 weeks.
So it doesn't count.
Well, and did you keep it off?
What?
Did you keep it off?
Keep the dog?
Did you keep the weight off?
No, I'm trying to put on weight again so that somebody will come along and bet me that I can't lose weight again. And then maybe they'll pay me. But I want somebody to bet me that I can't lose weight. That's my goal. And so I'm trying to put on as much weight as I can. Which means that I get to do whatever I want, like drink beer, eat chips, not exercise.
What's it look like up there, Doc?
What?
I said, what's it look like?
Maybe Mike's right. Maybe it's just that maybe it's just that your fucking fan died, because
Yeah.
all this connection looks fucking good.
Okay. Well, that's why you brought the fan.
I'm gonna twist this together one more time and see if it does it, and then I'm just gonna say the fan broke.
Okay. That had nothing to do with you,
It's
Mike.
gonna be like a 1 hour YouTube video, so we better like
Do
entertain the
something.
shit out of people.
Okay, we better do something funny.
You gotta keep me going here.
Okay. You keep me going.
This girl picked her up off of Tinder, which I got like 6 fucking Tinder backs, like in one day, and she was just like the quickest one,
So she won.
you know. Every time I get single, it's kind of like a race. Like the first girl to come along, that's the one that wins, and she gets me.
That's a good criteria.
And they gotta like fit like a certain, you know,
Like your
they
criteria.
gotta qualify.
Yeah.
You know, it's gotta be a qualifying girlfriend.
But she didn't
But-
qualify.
What?
She didn't qualify and you took her anyways.
But sometimes, you know, I'll give them, you know, leeway on certain things.
Oh,
you know?
like they have to have like 5 out of 6.
Yeah, they have to, like, it's gotta be like, they gotta have this going for them, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but anyway, I thought she was alright.
It could be like they have to have A, B, C, D, or they have to be really loose and good in bed.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They gotta be the best available at the moment.
Okay.
Best available wins. And I don't want to be talking to a bitch for like ever. Like,
Oh yeah,
I got a
like
librarian I can go talk to.
yeah, I told you there's one guy when I was on the dating circuit that said he would not talk to anybody except for the initial hi, my name is blank, you know.
Yeah.
And then you had to go meet him.
Yeah. Like, if you don't meet me, then we're not going to meet. Like,
Yeah.
And it's almost like in the natural world, you already met someone before you ever have any chance at their number, at whatever.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, like, if I'm meeting you online, you might as well be a fucking robot. Unless we meet.
Yeah.
And a lot of these girls, they'll be like, talking to you for like a week. And then they just never log on again. You know?
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
they
little
probably
light
found
lights
someone
up
else.
Whenever they get on there. And I'm like, this bitch hasn't fucking been on here in a week. You know? So, I'm like, why the fuck is she even talking to me? Well, now I'm seeing with this chick.
Wait, do you need an extra pair of hands to, like,
No.
catch it? Okay.
Now, the switch is off. So,
Yeah.
that's the same as having all of the fucking power off.
That's what I was talking about, though.
Well, this whole thing's going in the trash either way, right?
I guess, but, well, take out the light bulbs work.
What?
The light bulbs still work. But, yeah, then I guess everything else will go in the trash. It's just, you know, like, I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have just had it be nice and calm and had your helper.
Yeah, now I need a broom.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, let's make that part 1 and we'll turn this off and I'll go get the broom. We'll make that the part 1 of how to change out a fan.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to put in here that you should always listen to your mother and have a helper catch the fan before it falls, even if it's going in the trash.
Even if it looks like I can probably hold it up.
Yeah. Part 2.
Swept up, opened the box, got all the stuff out, and we're gonna put it up. And what was we talking about? Oh, this chick. Fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. Psycho. Oh, you know what she said to me? She goes, said something about she's gonna have some guy come over later. And I'm like, did she fucking cheat on me already? What the fuck is wrong with you? And she goes, well, I don't want to have sex with him. I'm just having him come over because he's going to give me like free drinks and fucking weed. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, whose fucking time are you trying to waste? Anybody? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And,
so why are you even going back to see her?
Huh?
Why are you even going to see her again?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe she's just fucking with me and she's not even really doing that.
Oh. But did she tell you, like, don't come over because I have a guy coming over?
Yeah.
Then don't go over.
Just dump?
Yeah. She told you not to. Don't go.
Like the end?
Yeah.
I think girls have this, like...
Well, at least the end for today.
What?
Like, at least the end until she says, hey, do you want to come over?
Oh, you think she's gonna, hey, you want to come over?
Yeah.
I had that feeling like she might later.
Okay, so this is the thing.
Well, I might be at Tony's.
I'm not saying today. I'm saying anytime. Like, she's...
like in a month.
Like, she's meeting a guy. She probably never met him before. And she's going to see... Because she probably feels the same way about you that you do about her. Like, oh, he's okay.
Yeah, like,
we have,
he's okay,
like,
he's
sex,
not perfect,
you
whatever.
know. But, like, you know, I don't want to, like...
Yeah.
You know, make this my only guy. So now she's going to meet this one. If he stands her up, which happens a lot, then she'll call you and say, like, hey, come over tonight.
I don't think there's a lot of
like
stand-ups
booty call.
on fucking Tinder, though. I think it's like, oh, come over, and then they come over. But I don't know.
Okay. But, oh, because, like, when I was on the dating scene, there were a
girls
lot
get
of
stand up a lot.
stand-ups. There were, like, I got stood up a couple times, and
Yeah, but you're like 50.
I was, like, 50, but I was pretty
Oh.
hot for a 50-year-old.
Yeah, I guess.
And fun.
I mean, I guess
You
if
know,
you're
I
like,
wasn't
if
like a
you're into
boring old
50-year-olds,
lady.
Like if you have 50-year-olds popping up on your thing, like if you don't already
Yeah.
block them,
Yeah,
then you would be up there, you know.
yeah.
Like if I was,
I mean, I got Mike.
like I've been saying, like I'm like, you know, I'm looking at this chick and like I go to her house and I'm like, you know, she's divorced and everything, so she's like got all that shit going on.
Yeah.
Which like kind of like takes her off the premium chick that is gonna like go with me anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because she got her
Right.
divorce
She's
fucking dealing with.
Well, she's got a kid,
Yeah,
so
she got a
like she
kid.
can't just get up and go to Vegas or
Yeah, she can't pick up and go to Vegas.
Texas
But
or wherever you want
I'm
to
just
go.
like, you know, I don't know. Probably waste my fucking time. I should probably just go to Tony's and say fuck that bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, because you know you have fun there and. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I want to and everything, but I almost feel like the girls that don't like premium themselves, like there's girls that are like, oh, you only can date me if you fucking have a tattoo of a fucking gorilla, and if you you know have a Mercedes and not a BMW. Like I feel like those
they
girls,
just get like they narrow themselves too much.
like if they narrow themselves too much,
Yeah.
it's almost like they know or they feel like they're so fucking premium. It's like unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like when they find the one guy that meets their criteria,
but
then they
you know,
think like,
and
oh
that's why I
yeah,
don't
he's
even
gonna
read
like
the
me
damn
too.
Profiles too, is because they could have just put that on there one night when they were fucking hammered and not even remember what it says.
Yeah.
And then they'll like go and they'll hit me up and they'll be like this one girl, she hits me up, and her profile says something like, "Oh, I only date cops," or whatever.
Huh.
And I'm like, look, I'm not for you. I'm like a fucking
No, you're
stone
the
cold criminal, like
you're the
mass
anti-cop.
murdering criminal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're the
Like,
anti-cop.
I got warrants and fucking, you know, I got a warrant in Mercedes Benz. You know what I mean? Like, and
Whatever that means, but okay.
so she fucking like messaged me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, maybe that chick would have been really cool if, you know, but maybe I should just not read the fucking profile. But I don't know. Like, maybe she would have been cool with, you know, how I am, and that I'm not a cop.
Or maybe you should figure out what you want to do, like for fun. And then if she wants to get together and do what you want to do for fun, then she doesn't have to meet like I did that for a while and it was a blast. Like I had a great time. It was back when I lived
Yeah, I've
in
been
San
going to
Diego.
metal shows.
Yeah, so like
And,
you put
like,
up there like
Kind of shopping for like a goth bitch.
yeah.
But like, I think every fucking goth bitch has a boyfriend, or they're lesbian.
Oh, but so like for a while when I was like in San Diego, I would just go on Craigslist and write, I'm going for a hike at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, like somebody's gonna go for a hike.
Who wants to go?
Yeah.
And I would instantly get like 10 guys. And I just take the first one.
Yeah.
And like, I never had a terrible time.
Yeah.
You know, like I didn't, and I
You didn't
actually,
get murdered.
I didn't get murdered, and I met 2 guys who ended up being like boyfriends, you
Yeah.
know, like that were, you know, decent, and it just didn't work out. But like, they were nice guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're running out of single girls,
Right.
but I don't know. I mean, I like that chick. She's cool, but Whatever. Like, maybe she'll call me later and be like, okay, come over. Or maybe she,
If she told you not to come over, did you have plans? And she
What?
did she cancel plans?
Well, she was talking about, like
what-
she wants to fucking go and be like a fucking wifey material and shit.
But I'm saying, like, did you have
And I'm
specific
like,
plans
hey,
for
if you
today?
want to be fucking wifey material, you gotta act like one. You know what I mean?
So when she told
But now
you
she
don't
acting
come
like a
over
fucking
today, right? When she told you don't come over today, did you already have plans to go over and then she like canceled on you, or?
No.
Oh, okay,
And then she said we're in a situationship.
yeah.
I told her she broke my heart.
Oh,
She broke my heart.
no, your poor little heart. It gets broken too
Huh?
often. I said your poor little heart gets broken way too often.
This is the first time I ever had my heart broken.
It's not. What about hope?
I just have the most gentlest heart.
And I always forget that one. You say you didn't like her as much, but I remember you like telling her over and over, I love you, but I can't remember her name. Erica. I was going to say, I know I have a cousin by that name.
And I fucking never liked Erica.
Really?
Yeah, this chick actually kind of reminds me of Erica, really.
Oh.
Where she's like, just a fucking...
Oh, because I remember you, like,
What?
when you
Just
got...
a piece of ass. Like, I was hoping not for everybody like Erica, but I don't know. I don't know if she's, you know, what the fuck her deal is. But she almost fucking comes off like Erica, where she's like, just a piece of ass. But I don't know. She's probably sitting around fucking watching TV right now, not doing a goddamn shit. Yeah. She's probably so fucking sore from last night she can't take another motherfucker. But whatever.
Whatever.
Might run into some heavy metal chick and fucking dump her ass either way.
Right.
Break her little heart.
Yeah, I think you should look for a heavy metal chick.
What?
You should look for a heavy metal chick.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like not like a normal person, and a heavy metal chick might like you.
Yeah.
Because you're authentic. You know, like you're weird. Like there's a lot of guys out there in like the music kind of world and, you know, want to be rock stars that act really, you know, crazy. And you just are crazy.
Yeah.
So, some heavy metal chick might like you. Might love you.
I just am.
Yeah, that's you.
4 light kit connection. Oh, here it is. Like, I kind of feel like she's, like, when I look at that chick, I'm like, I'm looking at her and I'm looking at, like, she got pictures of her fucking ex-husband, baby daddy or whatever. And she was like, she didn't have no story about how he beat the fuck out of her. you know, and I looked at the pictures of him, and he looked like a fucking nice guy, you know what I mean? Where I was like, I'm looking at pictures of her baby daddy, you know, and her kid, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get rid of that guy? He looked fucking cool. You know?
Well, I think that's the problem now is that it's like people are disposable. Like you don't decide like I'm going to love this person, I'm going to respect this
Yeah.
person. You go like,
People
oh,
look at people
I
like they're so disposable.
yeah, that they just, you know, and they're always like wanting something better, and
Yeah.
then like they see something on TV.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
why can't you be like that guy in 1923 that, you know, is
He used to
handsome
fucking be a
and
professional boxer. Why aren't you
yeah.
a professional boxer?
yeah, why
I want
don't
the
you
guy
have all
from
that
1923
money?
that's a professional boxer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And like they don't realize that that guy doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
And like that, the Aunt Bobby said that was she's like, you know, men want like girls that look like they're Playboy bunnies, but even Playboy bunnies don't look like Playboy bunnies.
Yeah, like in
Like-
person they don't look like
Yeah.
the fucking Playboy bunny.
That's like the one day that they
Yeah.
looked good.
The
you
one
know,
day, and then
they
they,
took
like-
like 1,000 pictures and they chose the 3 best ones. Yeah.
But
Do
But
they
that's
even
not even
have
true,
Playboy
yeah.
bunnies now?
that's what it is. They sell women on this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like women are sold on you gotta look like a Playboy bunny.
Right.
When really it's like I don't care if you look like a Playboy bunny, just act like a fucking nice bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Or like be a mean bitch, but like, you know, just don't be a fucking whore. You know, it would be enough. Like, I don't know. But that's what like got me kind of turned off by this bitch. Is like I was looking at a picture of her baby daddy, and I'm like, you can't stick with anybody.
Right.
And I said that to her, and she's like, I know. That's what she said back.
Oh.
I'm like, you can't stick with nobody. She's like, I know. I'm like, well, why don't we fucking get down with some fucking MFM? You know, we'll just
What's
fucking, you know, what's that called? Pickle you or whatever.
What's
you know what I mean?
MFM?
We'll spickle you.
I don't know what
like,
those
what-
words mean, but
What do
okay.
you mean spigot? I'm like, we're just gonna fucking, you know, hang you like a pig.
Oh.
You know? Stick one end in your mouth and the other end in the other end, and you know, it's fucking spigot ya. But whatever. I don't know if she's into that or not. Maybe she is.
Well, I don't quite
She didn't say,
understand
"Oh
you,
yeah,
but
I got spicketed the other day," and it wasn't fucking
funny
so
feeling
great.
I'm not supposed to be hearing this.
Huh?
I said I have a funny feeling I'm not supposed to be hearing about this from my son.
What?
Spicketing, whatever that is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to let's go to a fucking strip club and get one of those. You know, the way these fucking women are. I might as well be fucking strippers.
Yeah, but you know,
These online girls,
the
like
strippers, the problem with them is that they make so much money.
what?
The strippers make a lot of money, and then they like don't want anything to do with the normal guy, because why would they, when they could just go out and get a bunch of money? you know, if they wanted like to have a nice relationship with somebody, they wouldn't be a stripper.
Oh, if they wanted to, yeah, but I mean, like, the online girls are like strippers basically, where they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I could get any one of these fucking 30 guys. You know? They're probably, one of them's better than the other ones. I'm just gonna try them all out. You know? And get spicketed. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But, anyway, I don't know. I mean, I need a stripper as much as I need a bitch who's gonna get spicketed. You can spigot a stripper.
That seems kind of hard to do because, like, you have to reach up for a
What?
long time. What you're doing?
Looks hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bitch. Especially like when you got like possible fucking power, whatever. You're fucked. It don't work. You got some kind of fucking, there's something going wrong inside that wall or something, or I might have to do that.
Well, let's just pack up this stuff and leave it here, and we'll let Mike look at it later. And if we have to, we'll get an electrician in. But, you know, at least we have this stuff here now. I have a fan. Remember to turn that off when you're playing with it, Sean. Okay.
Yeah. Oh well.
How do you know that's not working?
Because I plugged it all in,
Yeah?
and if it worked, it would spin.
Oh, okay. So
But
it
there's
would
something electrical wrong here. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's the
maybe
outlet.
yeah, and like we have some kind of critters in the wall, and maybe they like just chewed through the wire, and there's some open wire somewhere.
Yeah, maybe there's a wire somewhere that's broken up in there or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, you need an electrician.
Okay.
The end.
The end.